Special good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Glad you can join our community. This is Holy Tribe, a community built around wellness, community, and growth. Collectively, we are advancing a movement that you'll be finding out what this is all about. Now, before we go running with what we have tonight, just let me know where you are joining in from, please. If you can participate, just let me know where are you joining us from. Where are you joining us from? I know people are joining all over, and more people will be coming in. Just represent your hood from PH. Beautiful. Thank you. Great. Abuja. Zimama, you see the Abuja. Beautiful. And we have Sarah Yuba from Jos. We have us in Jos. So I think Jos, they are taking the lead. But I know two of us, at least I know myself and somebody else from Lagos. So I think it's a draw with Jos. You see, PNG. Thank you for joining us from Las Gidi. While others are joining in, we will continue this conversation because there is a lot to cover tonight. But again, thank you for showing up on time. Now, let's put out this disclaimer before we go far into the discourse for tonight. Number one, please do know that this presentation is for educational and informational purposes only, as Olylife wellness products and experiences are not intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or to prevent any disease. Individuals' experiences and results may vary from person to person. Any wellness or business benefits shared here are based on personal experiences and should not be taken as guarantees. Please do always consult a qualified healthcare professional regarding any medical concerns or decisions you make. Please do your own due diligence before making any wellness or business decision. With that being said, let's go into what is happening. So, who am I? My name is Solomon James. Other people call me JSM. Well, I'm a wellness enthusiast. I am a communicator and a personal developer. Now, that's not a typo, not personal development. I strongly believe in owning a pulse of your own. So, part of what I do and what I encourage is for you to have a pulse of your own. So, as you have your personal development, also have a segment for personal development. Now, the question tonight will be, are you open to a new direction? Are you open to a new direction? Now, this is very important because some of us, we get here unknown, just thinking it's an error, it's a mistake, it's a coincidence. But I tell people, when you pray to God, keep your eyes closed. But you see, when you are done praying, you've got to keep your mind open. Because for many of us, the answers to our prayers are not in a closed eyes, they are when our minds are open. God is answering people's prayers, and yet their minds are still closed. So, again, I want to reiterate that when you pray to God, close your eyes. But when you are done praying, please keep an open mind. If you're on this call and you have been praying to God, I will encourage you to keep an open mind because, in one way, shape, or form, this could be an answer to that prayer. Now, and this is one of the prayer from 3 John 2. I'm a Bible student and I strongly believe God's word unashamedly. And because this is a blessing, he said, "Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well." Now, wouldn't this be a blessing? If all goes well with you, that is my desire, and you enjoy good health. Now, why is this important? Just a few minutes, just maybe within the last 45 minutes, I was on a call with somebody that I've known over the years. And about 4 days ago, while I was praying in the morning, her name just came to my heart. And I have a culture, I don't talk to anybody, I don't interact once I'm praying, I'm just focused. But for whatever, it kept impressed upon me, my heart, and I picked up my phone and I wrote her name in my WhatsApp comments column, so that I don't forget. Now, why is this important? Because as I called her today, she said to me, said, do you know in the last 3 years, have been battling a heart failure condition? He said, nobody knows. I'm smiling. People see someone who is trying to help others, but people don't know what I'm going through. The conversation that I had with her tonight was soothing. And I said to her, I will want to see you tomorrow. I'll be coming, I'll be making the sacrifice to come see you tomorrow. Listen, I do not know you are behind the screen. You don't see me, I don't see you. But trust me, my desire is that all may go well with you. And why is that important? Because a man has a million problems until he has a health problem. Suddenly, he now has only one. You think you have a lot of problem? Probably. Just don't have a health problem, then you will know that you do not have a million problem. You simply have just one problem. Now, you have a million problem until you have a health problem. Now, why are we going with this? Because once your health begins to crumble, you will discover that your house rent fades. Nobody's talking about your house rent. Your school fees pills into nothingness. There are people on the hospital bed fighting for their life. Do you think they are thinking about school fees? That deadline that has been putting you under pressure, if your health collapses today, that deadline would fade away. Your ambitions, your pursuits will wither away. I mean, they will just fizzle away. What are we talking about here? Your dreams will be paused midway once you have a health challenge. At that point in time, all your attention shifts to one thing. It's survival. You are fighting for survival. Now, the lady I just spoke to this evening said to me, I spend 500,000 naira every month for my heart check. He said, I've sold practically everything. All my assets are sold. At this point in time, it's survival. And listen, these are no myths. These are no fables. These are realities amongst us. So when I hear people say health is wealth, listen up, please. Health is not just wealth. Health is the platform on which everything else gets to stand. Your prayer point, your prayer life, your service to God, your service to humanity is standing on your health. I had a conversation with the lady this evening. Now, she has a kind of a ministry and what she does for some particular set of people. And she was saying, right now, I'm just thinking how to take care of them. I'm just thinking how I can do. I just thought, I said, hold on, hold up, hold up. I said, in an airplane, when there is turbulence, before you even the flight takes off, you are already being warned that once there is a turbulence, an oxygen mask will drop. You are expected to put that oxygen mask first on yourself before helping any other person. Right now, you are fighting for your heart and you are still carrying the pressure of others on the same heart. Listen, how far you will go with that assignment is dependent on this heart. Health is the platform on which everything else is standing. So your health is either an asset or a liability. How are you investing in your health? You see, if you don't pay to take care of your health today, you will eventually spend everything you have in trying to get it back. Everything you have built, you are trying to get it back. That's why tonight's discourse is very important, that you keep out all distractions and please listen for the next hour. Health, good health is not mystical. It's a system. It's a system I've been locked up in ages, that the pharmaceutical world and the rest of them, they didn't want this to come out. But back in the day, many years ago, people like Albert Einstein, they've already predicted this system where health was going. The future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. That's what they saw. They look like wackos. They look like people that lost their minds. We are talking about the next pill to pop, and you are talking about frequencies. It's like it was being prophetic. And one may say, but he's not a prophet. But here we are having a conversation about what they saw. But he didn't just see it. Nikola Tesla also saw it. He said, if you want to find the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. As our entire biological system, the brain and the earth, everything is working on the same frequency. That is why today, whoever solves the biggest problem gets paid the biggest paycheck. The question you want to ask yourself is, what's the biggest problem out there? Number one, it falls in this category: health and fitness, weight loss, longevity, preventive medicine. Now, while you are battling up your health, you need the income to sustain that also. And we are seeing income inflation and cost of living already killing the living. So how are we addressing this? What if there was a company that you could promote to solve all these problems? Well, that's where Olylife comes in. Olylife is the number one choice. So as you will be getting to find when we say Olylife and we say number one, there is a reason why it's the number one choice today for your health and your finances. Now, Olylife is a company that have been around the last 3 years plus. By November 30th, they'll be celebrating their fourth anniversary, officially launched November 30th, 2022. But prior to that launch, they had a 3 year of deep research, owning their own laboratories in Sweden and Germany. Today, with over 1,000 global patents, European certifications, and what they use for the things we'll be discussing are made with advanced chips and rare metals from Japan and assembled in China. With their global presence and headquarters in Singapore, in Xiamen in China, branches scattered around the world, which you will see, and it's coming closer to you. Today, they have their factory in Germany, covering their circuit designs, core component processing, and you know the Germans are good with all of that. Then they have the assembly plant in mainland China. Okay, now you will understand the reason for that. Then they also have their factory in New Zealand covering the production of health supplements, which they are also having in the pipeline. So they are well diversified to cover the journey ahead. Now, they are not just putting out products, they are putting out products that have been tested both for quality and global standards. I see many look-alike products. Somebody who called me a few weeks ago and said, "Oh, that thing you brought, somebody brought something similar, sent a video to me," and I smiled. The thing looked like hot plate. It looked like something we use back in the higher institution to actually boil our water, beans, and all those stuff. And I said, "Listen, please ask them for the certification that this device contains PMF, because I can show you the Google authentication of Olylife that their products contain the technology we are talking about." So what are we looking at here? They are well tested and grounded. But let's talk about the global wellness crisis that is brewing and on the increase. Why health innovation matters today more than ever. Listen, according to the World Health Organization, 42% of global adults are obese and a major contributor to preventable chronic conditions. It also went ahead to say that physical inactivity today is contributing to 1 in 10 premature deaths globally. Especially since 2020, many of us are seated a lot. People spend an average of 9.5 hours per day sitting, and this is increasing the risk of cardiovascular issues, back problem, and metabolic diseases. These are not suppositions. These are sourced from the World Health Organization. But you see, the solutions here are backed. They are scientifically backed, and they have a global appeal. The core technology here is what we call the PMF and the terahertz. Basically, the PMF, or pulse electromagnetic field, basically uses the magnetic pulses to stimulate your body at the cellular level. Now, this begins to improve your circulation, it's helping to reduce pain, reduce stress, improving sleep, detoxify your body, and many other benefits will be listed shortly. Now, the terahertz takes it a little bit deeper, and when you combine this combo in one device, people are seeing nothing short but a miracle. I don't believe in magic, it's a miracle. Now, let's talk about the pulse electromagnetic field, the PEMF. Now, Dr. Brand Meyer wrote a book, The Fifth Element of Health. You've got to read this amazing book. Understanding how NASA had to get this technology out because of what the astronauts were suffering when they go to space. After spending time in space, they often experience issues such as osteoporosis, muscle atrophy, poor blood circulation, and very low mood. Imagine conquering the moon and you come back, you are having all of this. That's where they started nosediving into this technology and saw how it was helping the astronauts recover. And as Dr. Brand studied this, he found out that this PMF basically is helping to promote the repair and regeneration of damaged tissues. It's helping to cure osteoporosis. It's curing nervous systems. It's curing eye diseases. It's curing osteoarthritis. It's helping to repair bone loss. It's helping to cure diabetic complications and so much more. Please look for this book, get into the group, ask for this book, and it will be given so that you can consume it for your own. At least you own the knowledge and know what we are talking about here. Now, this is an example of the astronauts coming back, and you see many of them, they couldn't even walk when their PMF was turned off. They had to be carried out. I mean, up there, they don't walk the way we walk. There are no contacts with the earth, as it were. So there were many missing elements to sustain their health. Now, when they come back, what happens? They are taken into a device like this. NASA had spent about $3.5 million back then in late 70s, early 80s, $3.5 million. How much do you think that will be worth today? To create a system to help regulate their body and it gets their blood pumping, the circulations is happening. They stay here for 2 to 3 months. Now, all of this, because they were very expensive, these devices were out of reach to the common man, and people couldn't access it because for them, it was too expensive. Now, what has Olylife done? Olylife basically has now democratized this process, making it available for everyone to experience. Let's talk about the evolution of PEMF. Late 20th century, the EMF technology emerged, and in the mid-late century, the growing awareness of its effect was also being considered. But in the 60s and 70s, that was where this discovery was actually highlighted with NASA. And in the mid 2000s, in the 2000s, PMF was now being embedded into wellness. And by 2022, you see that Olylife democratized the process, making it available for everybody to use. Let's talk about some of these benefits. Number one, the benefit of the PEMF is helping to dredge your meridian. Is helping to dredge your meridian. In fact, the conversation I had with a lady tonight, one of the things that she said, and I started smiling, she said, God, yes, she lost her daughter, and the daughter was very, very close to me, very, very lovely young lady, and she had not recovered from it years after that. According to the doctors, after multiple research, they said that the shock and impact somehow clogged a kind of artery and created a blockage to our heart, that it distorted what she called like an electrical part. Now, for many of us, you do not know that we have about 12 primary meridians to different organs and parts of the body. There is a meridian to your kidney, to your lungs, to your heart, to your spleen. And you see, it's just like we're in a rainy season right now. And for many people, the rains are coming down. And where you live, the drainages are blocked, and you are asking what is happening around your area, why there is a flooding. You've got to clear those drainages. What this technology does is helping to dredge. So I'm very positive by the time she gets to experience this and those things are being dredged, those clogs will give way and her health will be recovered. It's helping to promote blood circulation. Trust me, anybody that has proper blood circulation will have a healthier health. Okay. So this helping to do that is improving metabolism, helping to supply nutrition to the cell, and this is enhancing metabolic and energy metabolism. It's helping to regulate the digestive system. You see, we're using this technology. They're telling you how their bowels are opening up. They are seeing, I mean, the way they go to the restroom and we and all of that. I don't know what's happening to my body. I said that's the technology at work. It's helping to eliminate blood waste. It's revitalizing your cell. Now, if you have any little understanding of biology, you will know that your cell is smaller unit of the body. From the cell, you have the tissue. From the tissue, you have the organ. From the organ, you have the man. So imagine anything that helps to stimulate your dormant cell, thing that is helping to repair your. What do you think your body will be doing? Your health will be getting optimized. So we are seeing this result here. Number 7 is helping to improve sleep. For many people, they doze off while experiencing a session because this is actually stimulating the pineal gland and is producing melatonin. We are seeing this technology helping to reduce inflammation response. So people with inflammations on the knee and different part of the body, they are seeing that it's eliminating those inflammatory factors. It's supporting bone health. So a lot of people will tell you that I've had accidents, I had this, that I feel pain here, but immediately I was on this system, this therapy, I was just feeling it there, and before you know, it's gone. It's helping to reduce bone loss and muscle atrophy. It is supporting healthy blood sugar level. Little wonder we're having users of this PMF experience relative stable blood glucose level. It's supporting muscle health. It is also helping people with their weight management and healthy aging. Listen, all of this is enough for you to want to experience this or get this device. We are not just talking about something that is a supposition. There are clinical researches and studies backing all of this. That's the PMF. Now, when you begin to go to the frequency of 7 and above, okay, that's if you are using the P90, which again I'll be talking about, you are now going into the terahertz level. This is taking it deeper into the body, 3 to 5 centimeters into the skin. And what this is now doing, it is now activating your cellular energy. It's now improving your blood flow. 3 undeniable facts that this technology serves as a cell energizer, is boosting people's brain and nerve function, is helping to support brain and mood. And remember that most of those astronauts, they came back, they're having mood problem, mood swing, and people are just finding have been stable and all of that. First, think of your body as a smartphone. Over time, it runs low on battery. But you see, the terahertz is like a wireless charger, gently powering up your cells so that it can perform at its best. Again, these are no suppositions. Please go to pubmed.gov and you will discover tons and thousands of articles and publications around this technology and their benefit. So let's talk about this product that we have, because they are health related home appliances. Somebody said home appliances like television. Oh yeah, some of your TVs, your electronic gadgets are more expensive than these devices. Now they are priced around Apple products. If you can buy any Apple product, truly you can afford to get one of these. Now I will not go in depth into all of them, but I'll just speak 2 or 3. We have the flagship product, which is actually the P90 terahertz instrument. We have the P Plus, which is becoming the favorite. Truly, when you see the P Plus, you will want to go for the P Plus with the functional additions and all of that. Is just so very, very classy and suitable. The P90 runs for 30 minutes. The P Plus runs for 20 minutes. So it's much more like for executives and people who want to manage their time. But beyond that are the additions, the additional elements to it that is helping people's body. Today, we have the A9 Bama negative ion that is helping to purify the atmosphere, ensuring that the health of your family is preserved with high concentration of negative oxygen ion. And this is bringing the air of Bama home. There is a place called Bama, and the that has one of the longest longevity on the face of the earth because of the air, and you are recreating this. Right now, this is about almost about $600 or thereabouts, but you'll be getting to know of the promo that in this month of July, for any of these products you buy $1,000 and above, you get a free Bama Air. Let me just add that in case I forget. Then we have the Galaxy G1, and we have the Olylife Vitality One. Now, if you have metals implanted in your body, you have a heart pacer, a pacemaker, and all of that, you can't use the P90 or the P90 Plus. However, you can use the Vitality One. If you have metals in implants, you have a heart pacemaker, and all of that, you can use the the Vitality One. Now, some people have very areas where that's where they are concerned, the pain, the muscle, and all of that. This is targeted to help dissolve those things. Then they have a water machine coming in. I'm one that has functioned in the water space and water devices, so I look forward to seeing theirs and to make a comparison. Now, all of these products are amazing, all right? Basically, it's bringing the aerospace wellness into everyday life. But summarily, for example, getting the P90 or the P90 Plus, what is this helping you to do? Is eliminating unhealthy cell. You are just 30 minutes on this device is helping to activate your dormant cells. It's promoting metabolism. It's removing toxins and weight. It's clearing the meridian. It's promoting microcirculation. It's increasing self-healing. It's relieving inflammations and pain. It's eliminating cold dampness. Some people will tell you they are feeling cold, their feet. Like a friend of mine, I spoke with him this evening, and who had called me sometime last month, from his waist down was numb, cold. Some people having neuropathy and all of that. They can't feel themselves. This is helping to take care of that. It's removing body humidity. It's promoting body contouring. It's helping people to burn fat. It's regulating the gland. You cannot have a device like this. And trust me, this is no drug, no pill, non-invasive, and people are having amazing results. Just a 30-minute session, for example, using the P90 or the 20 minutes on a P90 Plus is equivalent to having 10 sessions of moxibustion. Is equivalent to you having 20 sessions of cupping. I've done Korea cuppings before. Is equivalent to having 30 sessions of massage and a 2-hour cardio workout. Think about that. Just a 30-minute session on this device. We also have a global eye strain crisis right now, because according to the World Health Organization, again in 2023, they said that 2.2 billion people today are living with preventable eye strain issues. Overexposure to blue light can lead to digital eye fatigue. Children today are being exposed to screens for 6 hours plus per day. And this prolonged exposures to EMF is even altering biological rhythm. And we are seeing more concerns because we are now having strains from reading or digital device usage, eye fatigue from prolonged screen time, general tension around the eyes, occasional dryness and discomfort, and other age-related changes in your eye comfort. Let's talk about those age-related concerns, because for many of us much younger, I remember I can even read in the moon. Very sharp vision. You have a normal vision, but today there is a growing concern with cataract, glaucoma, macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, dry eye, and even retinal detachment. Well, back in 2020, the World Report on Vision 2020 shows that globally, and this was 6 years ago, there are 1.8 billion people with presbyopia. What does that mean? If you're on this call and if you have to probably read something from your phone, you've got to take your phone backward to be able to see clearly. You're in that WhatsApp group. If you have to read your Bible, your manual, whatever it is, you have to take it backward. You are in that WhatsApp group. Presbyopia. 600 million people with cataract, 196 million people with age-related macular degeneration, 146 million, 146 million people with diabetic retinopathy, and 76 million people with glaucoma. Now, this was a 2020 Vision report. What do you think the numbers are like today? Question: how many persons have you known, to what percentage and degree, that once they started using their eyeglasses, their eye and their vision got corrected. Listen, don't be deceived. It's the beginning of the end. That's why Olylife has put together what we call the Galaxy G1. It's a technology that will blow your mind. In fact, just 30 minutes before time, by 7:30, I put on my Galaxy G1 and I had a 15-minute session, took it off 7:45 because I knew I was going to be staring on the screen and I then my eyes reject and all of that. But why is this important? Because this device is the first in the world with extremely low frequency PMF eye care, right? It's equipped with 7.8 extremely low frequency, the Shunan waves. How is this helping you? Number one is activating your eye cells. Again, I hope you know your eye is like the federal capital in Nigeria. It's a state on its own. They are independent. They operate as if it's a state of its own. Now, the eye is a different country in the body. Now, anything that helps to activate your eye cells will improve aging-related issues, such as that presbyopia we talked about. And this Galaxy G1 is fixing that. It's promoting the repair of and regeneration of eye tissues. If that takes place, the resultant impact is to improve macular degeneration issues. It's relieving eye inflammation. Now, if that happens, the resultant impact would that it will improve various inflammations such as bloodshot eyes. You see some people, the eyes are red. It's not that they are drug addicts. It's not that they actually got punch in the eyes and everywhere got blood and all of that. It's just inflammation. When this is fixed, it promotes eye blood circulation. Now, have you seen some people that around the eye region, it begins to go dark? The skin around the eye region begins to go dark. Now, one of the things that is happening is that their blood circulation is slowing down. Blood is not circulated around there, and the skin, the cells, they are dying. By putting on this Galaxy G1, 2 sessions or 3 in a day, it begins to improve microcirculation, and those dark circles have been taken away. Amazing, right? So we are seeing the Galaxy G1 applied for people with who needs relief from eye strain. Is helping to alleviate dryness in the eyes. Is improving the myopias and all the pias. Is taking care of redness in the eyes. Is improving those dark circles and puffiness. Is improving conditions such as cataract, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. This is enough reason for you to get the Galaxy G1. I know I stare at the screen always, and for those of us who started, you'll see that the beginning of this slide was different. I've got to stay on the screen to recreate all of that and do the things I need to do. And for many of us, it's almost the last thing we look at before we sleep. You even when the lights are off, your phone is still in your hand and the blue lights are coming into your eyes. And for many of us, we don't even know how to protect our eyes with those blue cuts lenses, and they're expensive, right? But it's for your eye care. But right now, with the Galaxy G1, you can take care of that. Now, let's talk about the shaking massager, because this is PMF at its finest. Now, it's a device that has integrated in it 7 technologies. Basically, what the shaking massager does, it's helping to burn visceral fat, is helping to take out those stubborn fat, those calories and all of that. A 20-minute session with this device takes out 500 calories in 20 minutes confirmed. Now you're having technology just like the PMF embedded in it, dynamic massages, red light, ROF radio frequencies, high vibration, frequency vibration, heat therapy, and ultrasound. People are going crazy with what this device is doing, helping sculpt different part of the body, burning those fats and the relief that they are having. Listen, this is a next generation smart device that is designed to help target those stubborn belly fat, sculpt your waistline, and support overall core wellness. Okay, so you've got to get one. Let's take a look at some proven and tested results here, because trust me, what we share here all over the world, it's working. More than 2,000 testimonials, 10,000 medical reports, and over 200,000 happy people. And we are seeing amazing stories. If you have a story, you have a testimony you want to share, please do lift up your hand, and so that I can, or just type in the chat and I can unmute for you to be able to share those with us. But while we are waiting, we have amazing stories coming here. That's this 56-year-old lady who had retired earlier because of her severe knee pain and cartilage was being worn out. But after using the P90 for just 5 times in 3 days, now it's 2 sessions a day, morning, evening, or between your first session and your second session is a minimum of 4 to 6 hours, okay, gap. Now, she used it 5 times. So she had like 2 sessions today, 2 sessions tomorrow. The next morning, she had a session. Those were 5 sessions, and she was able to walk without her walker. Imagine somebody that had to retire because, like I told you, it's helping with those inflammation, bones, joints, and all those things. And she had it firsthand. Caban Ridgeway said, my orthopedic doctor diagnosed arthritis in my feet to the point I could barely walk. I also had it in my left knee and a torn meniscus in the right knee. But you see, I use my daughter's P90 about twice a week and at level 5 for about 6 weeks. I am now almost completely pain-free in my knees and going up and down the stairs. My feet are to the point I can wear heels again. He said, did I even mention that I'm 71 years old? And I just received my own P90 for Christmas. Hallelujah. What does this mean? Christmas can come early. Please, for your loved ones, for your aged ones, for the people you care about, don't wait till it's Christmas. Make their Christmas happen today. This lady shares an amazing story that after using the P90, her blood sugar went down to 5.5 from 7.2. Remember, we have stated before how it's helping people with their sugar level, their blood glucose, and helping it get stabilized. He said, without pain and compressed nerve, everything is reduced. Friend's pain and water retention in legs is improved. Legs are becoming stronger. And friend's son in his 20s who works as a chef and saw pain in the leg and fatigue, everything was relieved. This is amazing, and this is why we are sharing these testimonies. Think about Uncle Lim, for example. Uncle Lim here says had water retention 10 years, more than 10 years of water retention in the feet. Is subsided just after 6 sessions. You see, those microcirculation is circulating the blood, and getting those flow, everything is moving. I do know you sit a lot. If I sit listening to this, you are seated. But what if before this meeting or after this meeting, there was a device you can put your feet on and those edemas and swollen feet are gone? Visible improvement after 6 sections. Isn't this amazing? This is why we are telling the story. This is why we are making people to know that this is real. As a matter of fact, imagine what it will feel like for you not to renew that expensive prescription drugs or to be free of its side effect. Do you know how much people are spending? Imagine a lady telling me this night that she spent the last 3 years, she's been spending 500,000 every month. 500,000. Is that not a devourer? The only thing I just told her, I said, I am grateful to God that has kept your life, because many people would have gone, but there is a hand that has kept you till now. Imagine what it will feel like not to renew your next prescription drug, expensive drugs, the side effects that come with it. Now, how just imagine, how will you feel if you had more energy, if you had less pain, or you finally get to lose that weight? What will it feel like to be healthy again? This is the conversation centered around this product. But let me tell you why this business is booming. Just 3 reasons. Number 1, our products are demonstrable. They are no stories. I think 2 days ago on Sunday, Monday we had a Zoom yesterday. Yeah, there was a meeting yesterday. And I was sharing on Sunday, somebody had taken my device to go see a pastor. And the pastor experienced it that Sunday, and they seized my device. He called me and said, the pastor said he's not releasing it. I said, why? He said he's paying for his device. and until it comes, he will not release my own. He paid for a P plus yesterday. I said, please tell him to bring that device back. That is an office operation device. Other people need to experience it. And this is what we are saying. It is demonstrable. You can feel it work, and people are feeling it work. And that's why we have amazing testimonies and stories, such as that of our amazing leader Talatu, who has been in Yola and has a beautiful report for us. Leader Talatu, please. Hello,
Thank you
Talatu.
very much,
Okay, good.
leader. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the opportunity to share. Actually, our few days in Yola have been so amazing. Saturday after the event, I was walking one of the guests out, and then this elderly woman stopped me to share her story. When she came into the hall while it was raining, and then she was using her walking stick to support her. I didn't know about any challenge or anything. Then while I was going out to see a guest off, she now stopped me and said, "My daughter, come." And Pastor Tony was standing. She said, "I'm no longer in need of this walking stick again. That even when I came in, this my right toe, I had an accident years ago. It doesn't used to bend no matter what, even after a series of physiotherapy sessions. But today, just after 30 minutes, I can squeeze it, I can bend it, look at it, look at it." And she was so happy. Then the other man came from Taraba State, Jalingo, and he used the machine for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, he went to the restroom to urinate. He said he was surprised. He couldn't believe his eyes that the color of his urine was yellowish. It was more like egg yolk, that he could feel the thickness. And then he had to stand there for some time staring at it. And he said, truly, this works. So we have recorded series of testimonies even within few days of being here. And the exciting thing about it is that we're already making sales. So if you're in business or you're a business person, you're thinking of the price, forget about it. People will pay anything to be healthy. And this is the right time and this is the right place to be. Thank you, Chairman.
Amazing. This works. Like I told you, this is the reason we do this. The product is demonstrable. So you can feel it. Imagine one session, we're having amazing stories. One session. In fact, one of the common thing right now is you give away your device, they seize it. They say, go get another one. Some people, I've had this conversation with many people. Just give somebody your device, they will transfer the money. They say, go and buy another one. I say, but I cannot be waiting now. I need to talk to the next person. They tell you no, they want it now. That's how powerful this is. Okay. And that's why this business is booming. Now, I hope you see a value here. Do you see any value? Please, if you're on this call, and you see value on this, give me 555 on the chat if you see any value. Because if it doesn't make sense, if there's no value, there's no need doing this. But trust me, even with the testimony we've heard of the mama that walked in with a stick and is walking out, it does not look like a crusade. You got to drop an offering box. Okay, too much value. All right, so I see so much value. Austin is saying 5, Talatu is saying 555. Z mama said our device has been hijacked. Guys, it is just the way this works, because this is working. But somebody's asking, okay, so what's the investment here? You see, I didn't call it price, because when you look at price, you are thinking of costs. No, it's an investment. Remember, you are investing into your health. So please don't come with the notion of price here. You are investing in your health. Now, like I just said, the conversation I had tonight, somebody spending 500,000 on herself alone. On herself alone. No family member can take that drug or go through all those things, because that's not their health condition requiring that. However, she said she had done 500,000 per month, and this is 3 years. please do this, do the summation. And that's why I told you, some of us, you will need to be grateful. You may not have everything, but if God has kept your health, it's enough to thank Him. So for us, that money in 3 months, she would have already gotten a device, okay, and cut off the remaining costs. I'm excited because I'll be coming back to give you a testimony of what is about to happen. So there you have the prices, and please remember, this month of July there is a promo. Every product you buy that is $1,000 and above comes with a free Bama Air. Free Bama Air. Now, why you are seeing these prices, this investment cost, for you to get these devices, it will take about 4 to 6 weeks on this pricing. But we do have some accelerated prices. For example, the P90 will be going, instead of 1,150, we'll go for $1,200 for an expedited 7 day or less delivery. So people have choices if you want it as fast as possible, because listen, tick says the clock, tick tick. You don't know whose life is depending on it, and you are waiting for another 4 to 6 weeks. If they have it, reach out to the person who invited you. They will they will let you know if it's available for you to pick the fast track option, or you wait for it to come from the company's office. All right, so there you have the cost. So basically tonight you have two choices. Number one, you can leave your family's health and wellness unprotected. Just whatever thing happens is the will of God. Or you can be proactive and start protecting your health and that of your family with Olylife suits of product. But remember, I did mention that whoever solves the biggest problem is getting paid the biggest paycheck. Yes, this is becoming a career path for many, and I just want to show you how people are making money with this. So let's talk about why you are here, how much money can be made in this business. Today, Olylife is taking the market by storm. First off, imagine a company in its first 2 years did $1 billion in sale, capital B, not $1 billion naira. They did $1 billion in sale. To make that, that means they covered the whole world. Nope. They only operated in 3 markets: Singapore, Taiwan, Malaysia. 3 markets, 2 years, $1 billion. Today, this company is doing about $100 million per month. $100 million per month. That already tell you right now that they are doing $1 billion per year. Okay, and excess of that. This is blowing up. And if you understand timing, this is when to key in. And all of this begins with just a product entry of $1,000. Buy a product at $1,000 and above, you are in. Like I said, you can use this product for your entire family, and you are now global ready all over the world. Now you are ready for business. Please do note there is no authorship here. There is no monthly authorship. There is no maintenance. There is no. We don't do that. And the beautiful thing here is the daily payout, what we call give us this day our daily bread. Every activity for today is paid out the next day. High retention and satisfaction because these products are working. Now you have 3 access doors and 3 ways you can join us. Number one, you can join with a $1,000 worth of product. Now that's an entry level. Buy maybe the P90 massager, a P90 plus. You can buy maybe a Galaxy J1 and a Vitality one. It's $1,000 plus, and you are already in. You can get a $2,000 worth of product. Maybe get the P90 plus and a Galaxy J1. Galaxy J1. That's already a $2,000 worth of product. And guess what? You'll be getting 2 Bama Air. If you are doing that in this month of July, you are getting 2 Bama Air. Every extra 1,000 adds another Bama Air to you. Is that amazing? And the Bama Air is almost $600 for one. So these people have already bought it. And just this month, they said, look, This is what we are trying. We need people to experience it. Then you can go $6,000 at a go. It's like you are demo ready. You are getting all your kit. People are setting up wellness spas, wellness centers, and they need all the product that when people walk in, oh, you cannot use the machine because you have metal implant. The Vitality one is available. You want to see what the eye massager looks like. You want to see all of this. I mean, that's a demo kit from day one. And all of this give you different earning potential. So let me take you through it. Olylife rewards us in 6 ways. Number one is what we call the team bonus, performance bonus, tier bonus, group sales bonus, coaching bonus, and global pool bonus. We run a binary model here to create balance. You walk with your 2 legs so that it creates balance. So we have the right leg and the left leg. But the only rule here is that your first sale will go to your left. Everybody's first sale. Don't try to say, I'm trying to place it on the right to balance because somebody has come to my left. No, your first sale will still go to the left. So let's start with the first bonus, which is exciting. It's the first in the world I've seen. It's called team bonus or upline bonus. This is the first time that your sponsor earns and you earn. Isn't that amazing? Where we are coming from, you earn from what your team members have done. The system here says, even though you have not brought anybody, you can earn up to times 3. If you started with $1,000 worth of product, you can earn $3,000 max, 300%. If you started with 2,000, you can cap at 6,000. If you started with $6,000, you can cap at 18,000. So let's take an example. Your sponsor earns $1,000. You earn 5% of that. It's $50. I mean, you've not done anything. You've not even signed up anybody. People are seeing monies accumulating in their back office, in their wallet. Your sponsor earns $10,000. You find $500. That's already half of the money you used to buy the machine. So you are just praying for him to go to $2,000, $20,000. You have collected your capital back, as it were, your investment cost, and all of that. Isn't that amazing? Never been seen before in the industry. Secondly, is what we call the performance bonus. Is a direct sales bonus. You get 10% PV on every direct sale. So what is point value? Point value of PV is 75% of the product price. So let's say the P90, for example, is $1,000. 75% of that is $750, and the company pays you not on 10% of the $1,000. They pay you 10% of the PV value, okay, which is $75. If you bought a $2,000 worth of product, somebody bought $1,000 worth of product, you earn 150. If you've 6,000, 450. As you can see how all of that is growing. Then the next bonus here, a reward, is tier bonus. This is simply amazing what people look forward to. And I love it because the Bible says Jesus sent them out 2 by 2. Now you got somebody on your left, somebody on your right. Every time there is a pair, you earn $375, one per line. So let's say you brought person A who bought the product, P90, $1,000 worth of product, you would have earned $75 as your performance bonus. You brought the same person who bought on your left, P90. So for both, you've earned $150. Maybe not life changing, but suddenly because the pair matched, there's a $375. $375 plus 150, that is $225. Averagely, you've done over 500,000. In fact, just this pair alone of this 375, because you're going to be getting roughly about 360 or thereabout, it's over $500,000. Think about that. Now, what if A brings somebody below, B brings somebody below? You didn't bring them to make the purchase, but once it matches, you get another 375. You get another 375. It keeps scaling. So you can wake up every day, you are saying $500,000, $500,000, $500,000, $500,000 is looking insane. The interesting thing is that there's no level cap, there's no level, there is no cap to this. It just keeps going down. So imagine you are building a team where there is no flushing, there's unlimited levels. You go 100 levels deep and you're earning 37,500. You go 1,000 levels deep and you're earning 375,000. It's amazing. And that's because people are just coming in with $1,000 worth of product. What happens if you have people who are coming in with $2,000 worth of product? Isn't that crazy? Now you are earning 750 as a tier bonus. It's crazy. 750 as a tier bonus. Yes, money in water. Exactly. And listen, it's not your direct. including the indirect, including the spillovers, as long as there is a matching left and right. What happens if you now have people coming into with $6,000, you are earning 2,250. This aside of your performance bonus that you would have earned if they were direct. This is crazy. Some people can even start with $1,000 and they buy other product and upgrade to 2,000. The other person to upgrade to 2,000, they will pay you the difference they didn't that you didn't get. Okay. Or one person bought 2,000, the other person bought 1,000. Then later the other person with 1,000 upgraded 2,000. That difference matching, they'll pay it again to you. This is crazy, guys. That's why we are excited. People are cashing out. Then we have the group sales bonus. Now, somebody is saying, but hey, you did say that they will pay the tier bonus just once in. What happens to the rest? Especially as it begins to go down, the numbers are getting thicker at the bottom. Are we going to lose out? The system says no, all of those is captured. Now, when you come in with $1,000 worth of product, all of this at this level you can upgrade. You can buy more products and upgrade, but you start earning 11% of the numbers. If you started with a 2,000 or you've upgraded to 2,000, you earn 12%. If it's 6,000, you earn up to 13%. Okay, never flushing. But let me show you how this works. And please, this is activated from your level 4, your fourth level, your fourth generation. That is where this is activated. So let me tell you how it works. So let's say you come in with a P4. P4 simply means you've bought or upgraded to a cumulative of $2,000 worth of product. Now you're earning 12%. Now that enables you to earn maximum per day of $2,000 per day because you are a 2,000 P4. So look at this. Look at the screen. On your left is 20,000 daily volume. So it does not flush. It will just take out the volume that you've been paid, the rest will be there. And on your right is 15,000. Now, basically, this pays on the weaker leg. So it takes the 12% since you are a P4 product purchaser or registrant or partner and multiplies it by the weaker volume, which is 15,000. And that simply means there will be 5,000 left for the rights. Now, when you multiply 12% by 15,000, that's $1,800 for that day. Is paid every day based on the volume that you have. Well, in fact, your right leg can even become your weaker leg by the next day, depending on where activities are happening. Now, if I am a P4, 2,000, and my cap is 2,000, I'm already earning 1,800. Common sense will tell you to upgrade. Get more product, go to 6,000. Because if I'm earning almost 2,000 per day, in 3 days, I'm already at 2,000. So in 2 days of 2,000, I've already gotten another $6,000 worth of product. Now, what are the possibilities here? This is what happened. This is a screenshot for me of one of the leaders that joined just a year and a half ago. His name is Leader Paul. Leader Paul is an M6. You got to know what an M6 is. And you see Leader Paul's earning $7,000 every day on just this commission alone, one commission. Guys, listen. Every day, 7,000. And like we said, this can take you to earn as much as $210,000 in a month. Let that sink in. Please let that sink in. $7,000 per month, per day, rather. Now, I been a part of a company that they said, no, there's a rank you get to, they pay you $5,000 per month. We were excited. And while you are celebrating $5,000 per day, people are earning $7,000 per month. The company is under 4 years. This guy has joined the company just for a year and a half. 7,000. Now, it means in a month, 210,000. In 10 months, that's $2.1 million. You now understand why this company in 3 years have created over $501 million earner. 500. No company has that result. This is no crypto. Even the crypto, they don't produce that. 500 people who have earned $1 million. And this is just one commission, guys. So you now understand what we are talking about here and how this is running. Then we have the coaching bonus. Now this is for people who actually you are sponsoring strong builders. It pays even if you are not earning the binary. You can leverage on your team's success, and ideal for recruiters, leaders, influencers, and people who want to monetize the volume of their team. So if you are started with $1,000, again, this is upgradable. You can upgrade more. With $1,000, you earn three generations. First generation, 10%, second generation, 5%, third generation, 5% of what they are earning in that binary. Okay, that I just showed you. Okay, now if you are a 2000, you go up to five generation. First generation 5%, second generation, first generation 10%, second generation to the fifth generation 5%. If you are $6,000, you've upgraded from $6,000 to max out, you can go 6 level. Guys, this is one of the biggest commission. Even that $7,000 pales to nothingness compared to what is here. So people are seeing amazing results. People are seeing amazing earnings just by working with this team. Finally, is what we call the global pool, where you become a stakeholder with Olylife. 5% of the company's annual revenue is shared among qualified members. Now, how do you become a shareholder with Olylife? As you are building your team left and right, just have 10,000 PV on the left, 10,000 PV on the right, and bingo, you are qualified. And every year, like I said, it does not flush, it does not cancel. You become you hit it once, you earn for life. Just sponsor one new person in a full 12 calendar month. One person. Isn't that crazy? One person. In one full month, in one full year, you won't have one person who bought this device. Now, imagine that you are even earning $7,000 per day. You have gotten to that rank. But how much is the machine? $1,000. Wouldn't you even take from that and buy the machine yourself? So listen, this is so amazing. But let me show you how it's working out. To become an M1, by the grace of God, I am an M1. Just 10,000 PV on the left, 10,000 PV on the right. It's not a matter of 14 people. Yes, if you had 14 people on the left, 14 people on the right who buy $1,000 worth of product, that would make you an M1. But what happens if you had 7 people on each side who bought $2,000 worth of product? You're also an M1. It's not about having huge number. You can even have 3 people who are buying more product. So think about that. So, or 4 people. So imagine you just have 4 people who bought $6,000 worth of product. Just $6,000. You are an M1. It's the volume, the PV, and you now have one share. It's $1 billion per year company right now, and they take 5% of that, put it in a pool, then they say you can take a share of that. And from the numbers people are looking at, it's about $5,000 to $20,000 per share as an M1 extra. As an M2, $100,000. Now, mind you, everything is accumulating. Today in Nigeria, we have principally two amazing leaders, leader Rufus Itim, who is an M2, and we have Dr. Nono Oji Madubwa, who is also an M2. Then we have an M3, 500,000 PV, you are earning 4 shares. We have an M4, 1 million share, 1 million PV on both sides, and you are having 10 share. And we just came back from Ghana where we met the top rank in Ghana and M4 leader Sam, who have just done this business just in 11 months. Then we have an M5 leader Ange, who is the highest rank in Africa. He joined just a little less than 3 years ago. And mind you, this guy has earned over $2.5 million. $2.5 million. This is no crypto. $2.5 million. He does not speak English. He tells you put your leg on the device. Put your leg on the device. It's an M5 with 20 shares. We have M6. We saw the number one M7 in the world, leader Michael in Ghana. People are cracking this code. And that's why I tell you today it's possible for you. There's also a house incentive attached. If I have a one that is ongoing in case you can pull off a miracle, December 1 to November 30th, just do $100,000 in new bonuses during this period, and you qualify for a condo. And guess what? 11 months into the business, less than 11 months, 10 months, leader Sam he's in Tanzania. He arrived Tanzania yesterday. He is an a four-star ambassador, and he also qualified for a house in Pattaya, a condo in Pattaya. I have been to Pattaya, very lovely place. And by October, we'll be in Thailand again to go see these places. Real, I mean, this is not cho. This is the beauty of this. How do you join the business? 11 months, you've earned over $200,000. You are earning a house, and the results every day simply amazing. And yet, we have not scratched the surface. This is why I say to you tonight, as we bring this to a close, that the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. I do know many of us have done things in the past that have hurt us, that have stolen our money, and you said, I swear I can never do this. I've seen OGs, legends who said, I will never do network marketing again. All of them are coming out for this. He said, I will never do direct sales again. I will never talk to somebody again. They are coming out of the hole because there's so much treasure in this cave. And yours is waiting. If you're a guest on this call, please get back to the person who shared this with you so they can show you how to get started with our Olylife cutting edge devices, and you can begin your own freedom-based business. No time to check time. Take that action today. And our 1,000 befitting campaign is ongoing. Listen, it's simple. Get 10 people to put their feet on the device per day. 10 people. If you have 9 people plus you, that means you are doing 10 per day times 10, that's 100. It means in 10 days you have done 1,000 befitting session. You cannot do 1,000 befitting session and you tell me at least 50 people will not buy the machine or 30 people will not buy the machine. If 30 people buy, left, right, thereabout, you're already at M1. It's easy and it's duplicatable. All right. So get the experience ongoing. On behalf of the team, I want to say thank you very much for paying attention and being part of tonight's call. If you do have any question, I will be opening up the call and you will be asking your question while I'll be bringing up my amazing leader Talatu, who will be making contributions, and my amazing leader like leader Zainab Adamu. Thank you so much, Z Mama. These people inspire me and they are showing us what is possible. So while we are waiting for your question, you can raise your hand, you can type. Let me see. I can make you unmute if there will be no distractions. Okay, you can unmute and ask your question. But then let me bring my amazing sponsor. This lady never gave up on me. She understands me, watch me. I knew about this as of July last year, but she was patient, timing, and knew when I was open and said, take a look at it again. And that story has kept this conversation ongoing. Leader Talatu, thank you so very much. Yeah, I know you have shared your testimony, but again, you are doing amazing and I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
I am super blessed to have one of the finest in this industry to sign up under me. That's humility. And I think your humility should be studied. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the great presentation. You see, I'm just a sponsor, but he is the leader. He is our coach, our mentor, our teacher. He designed these slides and he's always having a different version of this presentation. If you listen to one today, tomorrow it will feel new. He's always making sure that he's on top of his game. And I tell people, anybody that happens to work with leader Solomon James, as far as this business is concerned, as far as the industry is concerned, is in the right place. Like, you don't have to struggle for tools. You don't have to struggle for explanations. All you need to do is get the people in front of him and he will finish the job for you one hand. Now, that is what it means to be in the right team at the right time. We are grateful, sir. We are super grateful for all you do. We are not taking any of this for granted. Thank you for your contribution to our success, to our collective growth as a team. We really celebrate you, sir. And this night, I forgot to share one other testimony in Yola. The lady we went to sew, actually, she lost her husband 2 weeks ago. And then on taking the machine there, on going to just pay a condolence visit, and she said, oh, what is it that you guys have that brought you to Yola? And I explained, and she said, can I see it? I said, Pastor Tony, can you help us with the machine? And when he brought it, she put her feet on it. And the next day, I checked on her to know if she noticed anything, either good or bad, after the experience. And she said, wow, that when she sat in the toilet, it was as if everything is coming out of her system, including her intestine, because of the amount of detoxification. And she has not slept like that for a very long time. So it was timely. And as I speak with you, that is the same person that opened up the purchase, and we launched the machine on her mom today, being the first to use it. And she's excited, and we are happy that we are bringing something that can help her, especially at this time of her life. A lot of people out there are looking for this device. Forget about the price. I always tell people that, have you seen a sick person? He's willing to pay anything to have his health back. And you can never be wrong by being in the health and wellness industry. I always like to point out the business aspect, because I did not buy this machine because I needed a healthy device. Make I no lie, make I use broken this time. I bought the machine because I knew that a lot of people would love to buy. So it's a double blessing for me. I'm enjoying my session. I'm enjoying a premium product free, because others have bought it through me. So I've recovered my money back long ago. I'm now making cool money by getting more people to get the machine. They are not just thanking me, they are praying for me, for helping them to get their bodies, their health back. Do you know what it means for a stroke patient since 2022 to regain his speech, his mobility? Do you know what it means for somebody who has not used right hand to eat due to partial stroke, been using left hand for 3 years, and is able to use the right hand again? Do you know what it means for somebody who has suffered pains due to cancer, chemotherapy, and can sleep peacefully without relying on painkillers? Guys, check it out. The world is looking for who to reward. Whoever solves the biggest problem gets paid the biggest check. Pastor Solomon James, thank you very much and good night.
Amazing. That's my amazing leader. She not agree. She not agree. I'm learning so much. I mean, you inspire me and you inspire all of us. Your energy is contagious. It's just that she does not play with her food. So just don't tempt her. If she comes to your place, she can finish your food and continue the session till midnight.
Hey.
Love you loads for all that you've done and all the contributions you make. We are inspired. And to bring this to a close is the sponsor that sponsor my sponsor. Her energy, I just pray she can be able to finish in 1 minute, because it takes grace to curtail her for 30 minutes. But again, Z Mama, so proud of you. Thank you.
Chairman, I've said that I need to borrow this brain. I don't know how long that I'll wait. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, our leader, our mentor, our teacher. And this madam, she's not called Queen of the Nuts for cho. No be cho. It's action. I love listening to her. So today I'll break a record. I won't talk up to a minute. Please go get your device. Whatever it will take for you to get it, take it, because that will be all that you need to change your health and your finances. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.
They come out to see Mama broke a record. She finished in under 1 minute. Truly, we are in very interesting time. I celebrate you. Thank you so very much. And everyone who have joined us, we are grateful. You could have been doing anything else, but you've chosen to spend this time with us. We do not take it for granted. Please, if you're interested, join the various WhatsApp groups. and you'll be getting notification of our next meeting. We do not mind running this every day, but as much as time permits, because we're also moving, doing a lot of things in between, we'll let you know where our next meeting is. And please make sure you tell people about this. You may not be able to explain, get them into the meeting, ask for the recordings. We have on demand presentation 247 that plays 247. It's not on YouTube. It's an on demand setup we have done for the team. There is something why we call ourselves Holy Tribe. It's a special tribe. So please, we will encourage you to be a part of us and keep joining us. With that being said, please take care of yourself. Have a befitting night experience, and we'll see you on our next call. God bless you, and bye bye.